people's risk. The last core element is evaluation, and we did this in 2 steps. We started early to mid-July during Gay Pride Picnic, and then our final evaluation was done later in the fall between Halloween and Thanksgiving. And our first evaluation when we did it kind of gave us an idea of the forms that we're using, the questions to ask, and what we needed to get out of it and how to fine-tune the form that we used. The final form that we used is going to be on the next 2 slides, and the questions that we were asking of people to see the impact that model stories had on the general population. And here are some of the questions that we asked. Have you seen the stories? Where did you see it? We listed different venues, barbershops, clinics, the adult stores and novelty shops, video stores, nail salons, bar clubs, outreach workers, in a condom pack, some in the bathhouse, the Empty Closet, which is a local gay newspaper, the stories. And we had all the pictures of the story here, so you can just circle what they've read. And the next question is, as a result of reading the stories, have you changes? And questions were, I thought about getting tested for HIV or STDs. I have gotten tested for HIV. I only got tested for STDs. I talked to my partner about getting tested for HIV and or other IDs. I have to talk to my new partners before having sex. I do sexual partners more carefully. I don't have sex with as many different partners as I used to. I'm only having sex with one person, and that person's only with me. I use condoms more often than I did. I use condoms all the time. I've stopped having rectal or vaginal sex. I'm only having oral sex. Thought about entering a drug treatment program. I have entered a drug treatment program. Then we blank for people to fill in other behaviors that they may have changed. And so they've shared this information and who they shared it with. Then we get some demographics of their age, their gender, how they identified, if they were male, transgender, how they identified sexually, that they were only having sex with men, or having sex with women, or having sex with both men and women. And then we got some information on HIV status, educational levels, and then we left a blank where they could fill in other types of comments. So the slides show we learned from this project that we did in Rochester. And then see that almost a quarter between the ages of 12 and 24. Green shows between the ages of 25 and 40, 41 to 60, and the gray is 60 and above. 69% of the people that read our stories were male, 31% were female. We broke by race. 38% were Black, 7% Latino, 32% Caucasian, 1% Asian Island Pacific, and 2% did not identify. Education, kind of a quarter were high school or GE, 25% had some college, 28% were college graduates, 9% done technical school, and 31% had identified as other. 60% of the people that knew that they were negative. 26% didn't have any idea of their status. 8% tested positive for HIV. 10% of our people that were surveyed were only having sex with men. 24% were men that were only having sex with women, and 18% were having sex with both men and women. 60% of the people that we surveyed had seen the pamphlets. 19% said no, that they hadn't, and 15% weren't sure if they had or not. Where did the stories? This percentage, 47.2%, were from outreach workers. 32.6% saw them in clinics. 0.9% saw them in bars or the dance clubs. 13.2% saw them in the bathhouse, and 12.8% saw them or were these stories in barbershops. 61% said yes, that they'd read the stories. 25% said no, and 14% were unsure if they'd read the stories. The most read was Wakuta's story, followed by Ty, Carlos' story, followed by Lisa, followed by Mark and Tyshawn. They were tied. It was James' story. 7 was Dante. 1, 9 was story. 10 was your story. And came in last, number 11. And anything different to lower your chances of getting heavier CDs. It was almost half and half. 40% said yes. 24% said no. And 27% said that they weren't sure. And I think some of those people were pre-contemplated, but maybe they just think about getting tested. In questions, 72.4% recently have gotten tested for HIV. 40%, almost 50%, were condoms more often than they used to. 46.7% were thinking about getting tested for STDs. 30.7% were thinking about getting tested for HIV. 30.5% had recently been tested for STDs. And 33.1%, almost a third, said that they were choosing their partners more carefully. Had this information, again, almost 50-50. 40% of the people that we polled said yes, they shared the information. 51% said no. Who did you share it with? Family members came at 23%, friends at 56%, a partner was 16%, and 5% for others. So in conclusion, stress enough the importance of doing a good community identification process when you start to find out what's going on within the community and to hear where people are at. During this, you should be able to find your role model stories and actually be able to get the beginning of people who could be your peer advocates. Evaluation is seeing the success of Community Promise. I was really surprised with how successful our results turned out to be. So, in conclusion, I want to tell you, kept every form, every piece of paper that we use. This played a big part in all the different types of evaluation processes we did. We kept track of role model stories that were passed out. We kept it by day, the age, ethnicity, and sexual identification of the recipients of the story. We kept every survey that we did in the final phase just for backup for what we've done. I want to thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, please contact me at the information below. Again, thank you.